Get a serious barbecue. Get a Beefeater.
Rightio, first thing, okay, there's two, the most important things when you're doing beer battered fish at home. Fish selection. Okay, I've gone with snapper today. Cool fish to use. Got these little ribbons in it. When it cooks up, it starts flaking off. Smells great. Excellent every time. The beer. Okay, this is really important.
Probably the
most important, you're dead right. When selecting a beer for beer battered fish, okay, step outside, go down the bottle load, grab yourself a really dark beer. Have a look around like a stout. Cooper's Pale Ale, every time.
Yep.
Okay, you've got those little sediments in there, gets in the flour and starts going whack, whack, whack. Flour sort of builds up, and you've got a perfect crispy batter every time. For the start, just gonna whack plain flour, just a couple of jugs like that.
Do you want me to jump on the whisk?
Yeah, mate, I'd love you to. Okay, what we're going to do is don't have a bottle opener, pair of tongs every time at the barbecue, back of the tong, pop it off like that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get Joshy to give it a stir, make a little well there, okay? And we're just going to pour that in. See it starting to bubble up like that. Give that a pour, Joshy.
And that bubble's obviously the CO2. Real good bubbler.
See, this is why you've got to be having a little think about it when you're going for the beer choice. Give it another one. And when you're doing this, just think, right, it makes sense. If you put your beer in, if there's too much flour in there, you just keep going. If you put too much beer in, you don't really want to thicken it up. So you go little bit by little bit, just until you get that nice little slurry. There we go. And what I like to do also, just give that last little stir for me. What I like to do is just a little sneaky of lemon juice in there as well. So as soon as it gets onto that fish, it's going to have like a lemony sort of, floury, sort of beery. It's just so good. Lemon beer and fish is great. Okay, give it a taste. See,
season it up.
Give it a season as well. Okay, a little bit of black pepper. Give it a little run. Another taste. That's it. We're ready to go. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're just going to give our fish a little season with flour. The reason I'm doing this is because, I'll tell you, really quick, I'll show you. No flour, just comes straight off, okay? A little bit of flour like that. We're going to get a nice coat on there, okay? The flour's sort of getting in there with the beer and sort of going, yep, glue me on, I'm ready to go.
But not too much flour.
But not too much flour.
Really got to knock that excess flour off, otherwise you're just going to make a big glue. And we don't want glue with batter.
Right, yeah, we've got a nice little flour coating on it. Our batter's ready to go. One other thing too, with the beer. Make sure it's nice and cold. It's a good idea to stick it in the freezer for about 2 or 3 minutes.
Chilly cold.
As soon as it's icy cold, just like the way you drink it, the batter's going to love it even more. The flour's going to go whack. We're ready to go. Follow me over to the grill. Right, yeah, we've got a good little heat. You can feel the heat sort of bouncing off. A great little test at home. The batter you're going to use, just dip your finger in and give it a little. See that sound? That bubbling away, and straight away you can smell the beer just going whack straight in your gob.
Face.
Really good test, okay?
Another really good tester. Go and get yourself a $10 thermometer from the barbecue shop. Sit it in there, get it up to 180. Turn your flame off.
Perfect.
Bang. We don't want fires at home.
Okay, now just coat, right? Pop that there. Give it a really good coat as well, so sort of run it around the outside. Okay, and what we're going to do is when we drop it in, don't just let it go. Give it a little snake run. Okay, I like to call it the snake run because what it does is it gives it a little snake shape there, and you get all these little bits of crumb coming off, and it crisps up. It's just a winner every time. Look at that straight away. About a minute or two.
Yes.
And you're starting to get that really golden crust, like you can. It's just, and that pale ale's coming through there so good. Give it a little stir around, because sometimes they can get caught on there, you know what I mean? We're not in the chicken shop now. Look at that. Right, we'll give that 1 more minute. Right, yeah, that's about 2 to 3 minutes, and that snapper's going to be so moist on the inside. Coating's crispy. Throw it onto a bit of paper towel there, just to get any of the excess oil off. You smell that beer, Joshy?
Mate, it is aromatic and up my nose.
And like Joshy was saying, so quick. You know, you're down at the shop, you're waiting for the fish, it's soggy, it's
just taking the soggy out. You're just taking the soggy out. There's that nice crisp. Put that up to you and crack it.
Ooh, there we go, Joshy. It's hot, it's beery, it smells good.
Yes.
Good amount of sea salt on there.
Yep.
And that there, without a doubt, is the best beer battered fish done on the barbecue.
I can guarantee that.
And I can smell it. Bit of lemon over the top. There we go.